Okay, cool. Let's get started, guys. So really quick, obviously green carpet ended this weekend. There was a few things talked about, and I know that there's been posts put on the team page and posts on Skinny Rap Stars, but I just kind of want to go over a couple of the things that are super important. And then Marcy's going to tell us a few things about Facebook that she kind of just discovered that are extremely important to every single one of our businesses. And so I want to keep this as short as we can, 10 to 15 minutes. That way everyone can get to bed. Again, I know it's Sunday evening and everyone's tired from the weekend. So first and foremost, compliance. Let's talk about compliance really fast. That was a topic that came up in one of my threads that I'm in. And so it's going to be compliance with before and after pictures. So corporate is going to crack down like big time on before and after pictures. So guys, if we're using before and after pictures, remember, number one, they have to be your pictures. Okay. If you're going to use something that's not approved, it has to be your picture, your before and after, and make sure that you indicate exactly what products that you've used. Second of all, you can't use one of your customers' pictures without their written permission and without it being approved by compliance. Remember that when you're asking someone to take before and after pictures, even if you're taking your own, try to take them in the same location. That way there's no question as to, is this legit or is this not? Is this photoshopped? Is this not? And make sure that, again, that goes into corporate and it's approved. And there's an email address that you send the pictures to and the products that were used, and then they will either approve it or not approve it. I think most things are approved when they're legit. But we've got to make sure that every picture we're using is compliant. Remember, if it's compliant, it has that border around it that says before and after, and it lists the products that the person has used, okay? Again, you can use your own before and after pictures without going to compliance, but if you're going to use someone else's, it's got to be corporate approved. So please make sure that we're doing that. Second, the one thing that's extremely important is going to be if you're posting and you're referencing income. If you're referencing, it has to be a number. So let's just say that you have a promotion on your team and you congratulate so-and-so for getting a Ruby promotion. Now their average income is $5.99 a month. Okay, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But make sure in the comment section of that post that you post a copy of the 2015 income disclaimer chart, okay? And here's why I'm telling you that. You can comment on your post about, oh, I got a pay increase or my check went up 2 times, and that's fine. You're not referencing a number. But if you're putting a number in your post, you've got to put that income chart, and I'll post it in the team thread so you guys can save it and add it, in your photos or wherever you want. That way, if you make a post referencing an income, an actual number, you make sure you put that picture in your comment section. And here's the big reason why, and I'm sure you guys saw this, is that Herbalife just got busted by the Federal Trade Commission for $200 million. And it came, and I read the article this afternoon just to make sure that I completely understood. And number one, it was talking about, hi, Perry. Number one, it was talking about MB Man. It was talking about how they got distributors indicating that it's going to change your life and it's going to do this. And we do that too. But apparently the way that they were doing it was very aggressive, in an aggressive manner. And they had ABC reporters actually do like private investigation and followed people. And the other thing was they were making medical allegations. So like one girl that was being followed by an ABC undercover reporter made the allegation of they used this product. She had some lady that used this product and she had a brain tumor. And all of a sudden after using this product, her brain tumor just went away. Okay. That's a huge medical claim. All right. Now we talk about like psoriasis and we talk about varicose veins and we talk about acne and things like that. But we all have a testimony of someone or some sort that we've seen that we can reference it and back it up. Those are one thing. If you have someone that's using the greens and they've gotten off of their blood pressure medication, make sure that you just document who that person was and that they're okay with you using that information or sharing their story, sharing their testimony. Just make sure any testimony that you're sharing, you have a reference point to go back to, okay? I just don't want anyone on our team to run into a problem with compliance regarding income, regarding before and after pictures, or testimonials. It's very, very important. And of course, we don't ever want to run into that situation in any shape or form, or have someone like follow us, or even for that fact, have a customer say, well, you told me this product would do such and such. Because again, we are not FDA approved. We are a health and wellness company, meaning that they don't have to be approved. And so all we can do is tell people testimonies. We have no medical claims whatsoever. So make sure that you're not implying that to anybody, okay? Second of all, the the promo that's going on. Am I frozen? Can you guys hear me? Someone give me a thumbs up. We good? Okay. So the promo that's going on, just so you have a good understanding, everything's double. The cruise points are double. If you sign new distributors, the points are double. If you sign, okay, the Fast Start Qualified, that's the new biggest thing. So make sure that you understand the directions and the ins and outs of that. So here's how it goes. If you sign a new distributor and they get their first 2 loyal customers in 30 days, you get your original $99 Fast Start bonus, okay? Once they get their second 2 loyal customers in the first 30 days, then you get the other $100, okay? So that's how that's how they're doubling the Fast Start Qualified bonus. You have to make sure that you yourself are Fast Start Qualified as well. So meaning that you got your first 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, otherwise you're not going to qualify for the double Fast Start Qualify. So let me make sure that I go over that again. You sign a new distributor between now and the 22nd of the month. They have 30 days to get 4 loyal customers, okay? As normal, they get their first 2, you get $99, it's paid the following Friday. Once they get their second 2 in that first 30 days, you're gonna get your other $100 paid the following Friday. Is there any questions about that? Does that make sense to everybody? We good? Okay, cool. Okay, those are the only things that I truly have that I kind of wanted to touch on really quick tonight. I'm going to let Marcy take it over with Facebook and some things that are kind of, Facebook has made some changes and we have to adapt to those changes ahead of the curve. And a lot of times we don't like change, but change is what it is. And in order for our businesses to grow for each and every one of us, we've got to adapt to those changes. So I'm going to turn it over to Marcy so she can kind of let us, hold on. Okay.
I can play mute.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So first off, Facebook has changed the way that they do the algorithm of who's going to see your post. Before, it just mattered like if you had interactions, if you had likes, comments, or maybe you were messaging each other on Facebook. But now what Facebook has basically created the Terminator, okay? It's a thinking machine. It's thinking. Like it's looking at posts and it's evaluating whether or not it's original content. And it's saying if it's not an original content, then your stuff might not even show up on anybody's post, on anybody's news feed. But here's the thing. So the new algorithm is thinking and evaluating and checking things as it goes. So this can either work for you or it can work against you. It's completely up to you how you use it, right? So if you think about it, like if you think about all those new pictures that just came out with the probiotic or the double, like those stock photos that everybody is using. So if you were to post that, I don't know if maybe some of y'all have tried to post it and it hasn't let you, because Facebook is now saying all these people are posting the same picture. It is not original content. So they might even completely block you from posting it altogether. But if you were to post, but at the same time, so what they're saying is if it's not original content, then it's not gonna, they're saying people don't want to see that, that's not important to them, so it's not gonna get put on the newsfeed or even put priority-wise on the newsfeed. But if you do have original content, if you do have original thought, then your stuff might actually get seen by more people. So you can actually make this algorithm work for you, okay? It's completely, however you want to do it. You can actually get more people seeing your stuff now than they were before if you have original content. So okay, you get double box of wraps for a new distributor. How can I post something for double, showing double, maybe a selfie with me holding two box of wraps, an original picture. right? And having an original message on there about, hey, new distributors get these double box of wraps. I love my wraps, or a picture of you wrapping something. But like honestly, like those stock photos, the things that we get from It Works, those are getting flagged, and you're like, oh, well, I'm still posting, but it's possible that you're even seeing it at all. So I challenge everybody to take a step back and start to think about, you don't want to be a commercial. You don't want, like, people hate commercials, right? Like, commercials are awful. We fast forward through them. So if you're coming across as a commercial on Facebook, you're just getting scrolled right through. So step back and think about what piqued your interest. Like, what some posts that got you thinking, like, did somebody post something? It was probably not a stock photo. It probably wasn't a product post. It was probably an original post, an original thought, and you were like, wow, no, that's something I want to do. So you think about it that way. So it's just, and you know, honestly, it doesn't, and be like, oh, well, that's hard. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Take a step back. Take 2 minutes to think about putting an original post. You can even go and look at other people's stuff, but I implore you to not just copy and paste, because it's not going to work. It is not going to work. Facebook they have changed the way they do things, and they are going to put your post at the bottom of the feed, if it's even on there at all. Like, if you want people to see your stuff, go look at other people's stuff, get some ideas, maybe save a picture and save it for, a few weeks later, or maybe even go and put some words on it in another app, like on Photo, those other apps where you can download a picture and write on it. So adjust it, change it a little bit, make it original, right? Or like, you see somebody did a cool selfie, then you do something similar that looks, but it's with you, right? So it's just a minute to be a little bit original, be having an original thought, because then the algorithm can work for you in your benefit. So I just want everyone to kind of start thinking a little bit outside this, because the copy and paste it's not going to work anymore with the new algorithm. It just won't. Like, you're not going to be helping your business at all. So that was the main message. If we wanted to have another call, or if anybody wanted to private message me and have a phone call about some different ideas, I'm open, I'm here. Please call me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just, hey, can you help? Like, can you talk to me a little bit more about this? Like, what are some things I should do, some things I shouldn't do? I'm here. Like, I'm here to help. So if anybody has questions, I can take meetings, whatever. And we can talk about what things that you can do to help build your business, or to help with social media side of it. So that's all I wanted to say. Kim, was there anything you wanted to add on top of that?
No, I just want to say thanks for kind of filling us in. Marcy's obviously an IT person, so this is right up her alley. And I think it's important that we all really completely understand exactly what she's saying. If you don't understand, or you're kind of confused, just reach out to one of us and send us a message so we can kind of explain it to you. But guys, it's just super, super important. The last thing you want to be done is put in Facebook jail or Facebook probation, because obviously it's a huge source of our not advertising, but our marketing. And remember, keeping your market warm. So keep adding people to your friends list. Be thoughtful about who you're adding. But if you feel like, oh, I have the same friends on Facebook, nothing's grown, I don't get any comments, I don't get any likes, I don't get this, I don't get that, change it up. Make people fall in love with what you're doing. Make people fall in love with your lifestyle. Make people want to figure out, what is she doing? Like, I can do that. Don't make it look hard. Don't make it, because it can be hard, but don't make it look that way. Just be genuine in your post, and really just, show your excitement, show your love for what you're doing, and most importantly, show your commitment to it. Okay. And again, be original, be genuine. You know, all you got to do, like Marcy was saying, get word swag if you don't have it. Take a selfie and add your picture, you know, add something to it. If you use an It Works picture, add word swag to it. I mean, make it your own, make it original. And I think that's the key in this thing. So that's all I've got. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, anything? I'm sorry, my connection's not that great. We're in the woods. Good. All right, ladies, y'all all have a good night. And if you have any questions, let us know. And we got like a week, another week of the month coming up. We got our last week of the month, so push hard. And again, double BOGO right now for new distributors, and double all those points. So it's the last month to qualify for that cruise. Okay. Have a good night.